The air shimmered with an unnatural glow as towering structures pulsed with energy unknown to this world. Deep within the heart of Atlantis, crystalline towers hummed with power, drawing from the very fabric of the universe. Atlantean scholars, guided by celestial beings, decoded the secrets of interdimensional travel and limitless energy. They were more than a civilization, they were the legacy of the gods. Or perhaps they were the last experiment of an ancient alien race. The Anunnaki, celestial visitors from the distant reaches of space, walked among the Atlanteans, bestowing knowledge that far surpassed anything humanity had ever known. They shared the secrets of metallurgy, the alignment of planetary energies, and the manipulation of frequencies to enhance both technology and the human mind. With their guidance, Atlantis flourished, evolving into a beacon of cosmic wisdom and innovation. Its people, empowered by their alien mentors, achieved feats that defied the limits of time. Floating cities, teleportation devices, and vast networks of power drawn from the Earth's own magnetic core. The Anunnaki had shaped humanity's greatest civilization, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. But knowledge is a double-edged sword. As Atlantis reached the peak of its power, something changed. Perhaps they delved too deep into the forbidden knowledge of the cosmos, unlocking forces they were never meant to control. Some say a cosmic war erupted, pitting factions of the Anunnaki against one another, with Atlantis caught in the crossfire. Others believe the Atlanteans themselves betrayed their celestial benefactors, attempting to claim divine power for themselves. Whatever the truth, the great civilization fell. Towers crumbled, seas raged, and within a moment of cosmic reckoning, Atlantis was no more. Did the aliens build Atlantis, and why? There's a question that has puzzled conspiracy theorists and experts alike. Today we'll try to solve it, so let's dive in. The ancient astronaut theory suggests that beings from another world visited Earth in antiquity, influencing human development and even directing early civilizations. This theory, popularized by figures like Erich von Däniken and Zecharia Sitchin, posits that gods and deities in ancient mythologies were actually advanced extraterrestrials. Proponents of this theory argue that early humans lacked the technological expertise to construct megalithic structures with precision. Examples include the Great Pyramids of Egypt, Stonehenge, and the Nazca Lines, all of which exhibit engineering feats that seem beyond the capabilities of their respective eras. Some even suggest that ancient texts such as the Mahabharata, the Popol Vuh, and the Book of Enoch contain descriptions of aerial vehicles and otherworldly beings that resemble modern interpretations of extraterrestrials. This theory implies that knowledge from these ancient visitors was passed down and influenced civilizations worldwide. But who are these beings and what role did they play in shaping Atlantis? The story begins in ancient Mesopotamia, in the land of the Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations. Their clay tablets and cuneiform writings describe divine beings known as the Anunnaki, who descended from the sky and bestowed knowledge upon humankind. These beings were often depicted as towering, powerful figures with advanced wisdom. According to Zecharia Sitchin's interpretations of the Sumerian texts, the Anunnaki originated from Nibiru, a supposed rogue planet that enters Earth's orbit every few thousand years. The Sumerians credited these beings with engineering human civilization, advancing agriculture, metallurgy, and even genetic manipulation. Some believe that the biblical Nephilim, described as fallen angels or giants, could be linked to the Anunnaki. Descriptions of gods in Egyptian, Hindu, and Mesoamerican traditions often align with Sumerian depictions of the Anunnaki. Could these accounts be referring to the same extraterrestrial race? If so, did they also shape Atlantis, elevating it to a technologically superior society? Throughout the ancient world, civilizations built extraordinary monuments, many of which continue to mystify researchers. The Sumerians depicted the Anunnaki in their carvings, often with winged figures descending from the heavens. Similar imagery is found in Egyptian and Mesoamerican art, where gods are shown arriving in flying discs or wielding advanced tools. Some of the most compelling evidence includes the Great Pyramid of Giza. Its precise alignment with celestial bodies, unexplained construction techniques, and rumored hidden chambers suggests an advanced understanding of engineering. The Nazca lines, massive geoglyphs etched into the Peruvian desert, only fully visible from the air, raising speculations about their intended audience. Pumapunku, a temple complex in Bolivia, featuring massive stone blocks cut with laser-like precision, far exceeding the abilities of pre-Columbian civilizations. Furthermore, ancient texts across cultures describe knowledge that seemed far ahead of its time. The Vimanas in Hindu scriptures are flying chariots described with intricate mechanical details. The Popol Vuh, a Mayan text, speaks of sky-dwelling gods who brought wisdom to their people. Could these references indicate that the Anunnaki or other extraterrestrial entities imparted advanced knowledge to early civilizations? If the Anunnaki were behind Atlantis, their influence would have manifested through advanced engineering, energy manipulation, and possibly genetic modification. Some theories suggest that orichalcum, the rare metal described in Plato's accounts, was an extraterrestrial material used for energy transmission. One of the most intriguing theories involves crystal-powered energy grids. Some believe that Atlanteans harnessed the power of large quartz crystals to generate wireless energy, similar to Nikola Tesla's experiments with wireless electricity. According to esoteric traditions, Atlantis had enormous crystalline structures that powered their cities, possibly utilizing the Earth's natural electromagnetic field. The Bimini Road, an underwater formation near the Bahamas, has been speculated to be remnants of an ancient Atlantean structure. These formations resemble large interlocking stone pathways that seem artificially arranged, suggesting an advanced building technique. Some believe that this site was once part of Atlantis before it submerged beneath the ocean. Additionally, some claim that Atlantis had interdimensional portals, gates that allowed instantaneous travel between locations or even different star systems. Ancient accounts of lost knowledge hint at such capabilities, which may have been destroyed or deliberately concealed when Atlantis fell. Every great civilization falls, and Atlantis was no exception. The Nibiru Cataclysm theory suggests that the rogue planet's irregular orbit causes periodic devastation on Earth. Some researchers believe that during its last close approach, massive gravitational disturbances resulted in catastrophic earthquakes, tsunamis and floods that led to Atlantis' destruction. Several ancient texts and legends speak of great floods. The Sumerian epic of Gilgamesh recounts a deluge sent by the gods, eerily similar to the Quranic and biblical verses of Noah's flood. The ancient Egyptian texts describe a lost land that was swallowed by the sea. The Mayan and Aztec mythologies also speak of past cataclysms that reshaped the world. It is theorized that as Atlantis crumbled, the Anunnaki may have foreseen the coming disaster and abandoned their creation. Some even suggest that the Anunnaki orchestrated Atlantis' downfall intentionally, either to erase evidence of their presence or as a punishment for their human counterparts who misused the knowledge they were given. So, did aliens build Atlantis? The evidence is compelling yet inconclusive, but two possibilities stand out. One theory suggests that Atlantis was a human civilization nurtured by extraterrestrial mentors. The Anunnaki guided early humans, accelerating their technological progress, making Atlantis an advanced city that ultimately perished due to its own hubris or natural disaster. The second theory proposes that Atlantis itself was an alien outpost serving as a bridge between Earth and other civilizations. Its fall may have been deliberate, either as a result of internal power struggles or an attempt to erase knowledge that humanity was not yet ready to possess. If Atlantis was truly an outpost of alien wisdom, its disappearance was not just a historical loss, but a deliberate erasure of forbidden knowledge. Whether it was destroyed by cosmic forces, abandoned by its celestial creators, totally made up by Plato, or sabotaged from within, its story remains an enduring mystery. Atlantis wasn't the only mystery of the ancient world. Next time we will delve into another legendary tale, the story of Romulus and Remus and the founding of Rome. Until then, I'm the Chronicler, reminding you to like, subscribe, and remember that history is written in mystery.